was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some...
I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You show discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. That's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francolar.
I'll be by. See ya.
Hey, over here, please.
Move it! Slow now. Whoa.
Oh!
Go, go.
Your eyes have set the priest as punishment for us.
You'll not find wood here. Not paying wood, that is. Alright, so I have no idea why I did that. No idea. I just felt like jumping off of a high place. No excuse. Just a sudden urge, man. There's no excuse for that. I wanted to see if I can avoid damaging myself if I were to roll once I fell, because sometimes they let that go, but I don't think it worked this time. It did not work this time around. Clearly it didn't work. Anyways, I've just been having trouble streaming. Internet connection is pretty bad right now. Hopefully I'm able to hold on to this stream a little longer than the last 2 attempts. Usually I don't leave them on my channel if they're less than an hour. We'll just see how it goes. I ended up finishing this mission. Hopefully you didn't see my little mess up before. I kind of like killed a baby panther while its mother was trapped, so I killed it right in front of its mother's eyes. That was pretty messed up. I didn't know that what was going on at all, so I just reloaded it and did the right thing, unleashed its mother and let them carry on. Anyways, this is a pretty alright mission. Just wish I didn't have to replay it in order for you guys to see it again. So I'm fortunately we're not gonna do that. Fortunately for me. Unfortunately for anybody that wanted to see that. How many years is this game? How old is this game? Like 3 years old? It's been 3 years by now, hasn't it? I think so.
Am I invisible?
I wish you were. Well, no.
The gods have sent a beast! As punishment!
Can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see.
So I'm supposed to be waiting until noon tomorrow to go to this picnic of this dude's. Don't really know what he has in store.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
But I guess we'll see. Can finally sprint again. Or gallop instead of trot.
Come on, Roach.
Okay, I thought that was a fence. Never mind. We're jumping over people. Alright, we're nearly there. I don't know, this location doesn't seem too safe to have a picnic in. Okay, this looks a little more promising. A little more. Yeah. okay, dude's throwing up. People are throwing up and getting drunk. Travelers, they're all travelers. Okay, so I'll just meditate for a minute then. So noon tomorrow. Noon is... Okay, I don't remember. Noon is 12, right? Or is it nighttime? Noon is nighttime, I think. Jesus, all this stuff just showed up out of nowhere. They set up camp pretty fast. Meditate on top of this. Noon is nighttime, I'm pretty sure. Never mind, it's midday, so that's noon. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I always get confused with because usually I just say afternoon if it's noon. Oh wait. Okay, so that's what I can remember. Afternoon, noon is... Okay, I'm stupid. Never mind. Which, talk to Count... He's over here somewhere, isn't he? Is this him? This is him.
Both male and female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The bees prefer to hunt in packs. Yet the author of this extraordinary work...
I usually see them in pairs, not packs.
Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his face.
He took a selfie. He needs to cut it out.
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please. I'm delighted to see you. I've a small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse. You are free to sell it, of course, though I would be honoured were you to hang it in your home.
Thanks.
Your daughter, how's she doing?
Back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return. En route home, I mean to pass through Dol Blatharna. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards.
Okay.
Good crowd. You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Paintings.
Oh, when you have as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flies on fresh meat. And they'll praise you to high heavens for each trip, burp and sneeze. Not all are lying sycophants, that's not what I mean.
I bother. Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise. I must put my trade before any personal hatreds. At times, I'll exhibit a completely failed painting, just to listen to them twist their tongues into knots, trying to find just the right superlatives to lather on smeared rubbish. Naturally, the more intent someone is to get into my good graces, the louder they praise my masterpiece. It's devilish fun, I tell you.
Oh, that seems kind of rude. Pharaoh.
Nice meeting you. So long now.
The struggles of having money. I wouldn't know anything about that. Like actual moolah. Like Logan Paul type status moolah. I just really am not a fan. Alright? Not a fan of that dude's. Especially after the recent events. I've already mentioned this, but it was just badly handled. The whole thing with the Japan, the Japanese suicide forest deal, man. Okay, so do I need to take care of some wolves right now? Ooh, a knight stepping in. I can't be running up into a village though. I can't. I hate to do that, but come on now. Your whole pack was running into a gathering of people. You can't do that. You should know. Wolves are smart. I guess I'll go to the main mission right now. Do one of the main story quests. Just to get it out the way.
Go, go.
Eat some meat. I think he might be right around those houses right there. That's probably where the boost shine is. So maybe... Oh no. He's up here. Hello there. Carrying on. Wait, is he down there? Okay, keep walking into Women of the Night. Alright. There he is.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather? I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
It's not allowed, that kind of
We'll break your legs,
is
vagrant.
over.
Teach you to help scofflaws and cheats. I'll take him from the left. All together, on three. Back to moves.
Avenge you, comrade!
Slow now, let's not do anything rash.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days.
I shouldn't have paid him. I should have Jedi mind tricked him.
Pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No.
But he's an up and coming
he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for
he's
that.
going through the struggle, man. He's up and coming businessman, okay? Clearly.
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
I shouldn't have paid him. He didn't even answer me.
You won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art true, but he's kind.
Wow, he just robbed me. Okay. If he was just gonna give him that, I shouldn't have paid him. Should have Jedi mind tricked him, I knew it.
Of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to doing that.
Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with. Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
Look at that, just look.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Dettlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Wow, we should have done this at night, now that I think about it.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Yeah. He's probably lying. He probably did it for a good minute. These dudes live for so long. There's no way he didn't at least try it 2 or 3 times. A couple times. At least.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around. Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Regis, please get out the way. Lord. I don't need that. Okay, well. Apparently I didn't need all that. What do I have here that I just don't need? I'm gonna drop something heavy. Okay, that's 73 armor. 89, so we're gonna drop that. I'll just leave it at that because that was a lot of weight.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Why? I don't know.
Dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Okay.
Puppets rather disturbing.
And you should. But coming from a vampire, that's on a whole new level of weird.
Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Alright, that's so red that I can't even make out what it is. What's this? Okay, it took me immediately into a cutscene.
Slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlav's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
All of it written using the same ink.
I mean, for a good portion, he did have one hand gone.
Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire.
But that's good handwriting.
Anyone could have imported such ink.
So,
still worth remembering.
The sixth.
With wine, not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Smart. Need more clues.
Still got nothing, basically. Need to look around some more.
Let's get to work.
Okay. So, we need to see who this is. Have a good idea already. I know who this is.
Bit smudged. This his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Feeling I've seen that face before, though.
I guess you have? No, he hasn't, but he's saying she looks familiar to another character in this game that we haven't seen in a while.
Tools were used recently.
But she's in this DLC.
Toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
I don't want to take a dog. No.
Nice tune.
Indeed.
It's kind of creepy.
Why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
There's something else over there. Another dog. Suspicious letter. Suspicious letter.
Detlav van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire.
Okay.
We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her.
Okay.
We shall flay the skin from her flesh.
All right.
You can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlav killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlav have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlav gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
He's a savage.
Theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlav yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
Possibly enemies of...
human woman with whom he was very close.
Well,
Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping.
Right.
In my humble opinion, she left on her own.
Uh-huh.
Scared off, perhaps, by a bout of Dettlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Or she's not the person, the good person.
To believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renoed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renoed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renoed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No. He'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both. What can I do?
Life in Beauclair can be quite dear.
All is in order. Cheap inoculations. Come get a touch of pox.
like any sign of the beast, report it to the ducal guard post-haste.
Such are the times, my good fellow.
Alright, this is a lot longer of a run than I thought it was going to be. A lot longer. I'd be so tired if I had to run this long. I'd pretty much be dead. Plus you're basically running uphill the entire time.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
It's really bright. Case got more complicated. Definitely more complicated.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and
Whoa, whoa,
you
whoa,
returned
whoa,
with
whoa.
nothing?
Chill.
We are very disappointed.
It's a work in progress.
Not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
He's an idiot.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And Buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed Buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses.
They're OP.
Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
And I'm not, because you're gonna get everybody killed. He said, go ahead, let them go to their deaths. Let's be a savage.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
You have not seen this in
Hit
action.
a target that moves faster than the wind.
How?
Didn't think so.
What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say.
He's very close to the Majesty.
Communicate with animals, command them.
Very close.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
This is no common monster, clearly.
Way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the
Yeah,
world
it's a
for
being.
centuries.
I wouldn't call them monsters at that
If so
point.
great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of
Wow.
their strength.
Yikes, this...
Then what can we do?
I like this.
Do you have a plan?
Because usually it's us. Like, for instance, in this series Twilight, I guess that's the case for them. Like, humans, they're kind of scared to come out of the open because humans would wipe them out. But in this case, man, the role is kind of switched or whatever. Because I like it because this guy,
Try to
he's...
talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe
He's...
Her Grace
He has the
summons
voice of the
Victor to kill a
people.
monster. Instead,
He's
he
bringing
wishes
up
to
points that
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
some people would bring up too.
Be so kind
I
as to
guess.
explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Retour. That's rather obvious.
What the...
Aged in barrels of
What the...
hue.
What are these noises he's
clarity,
making?
high. It's simple.
A connoisseur to the nth degree.
69 vintage.
Jesus, man.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Take this man with you.
Sonreal.
I want to know more.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it.
Oh.
As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. You must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
This man, I'm very impressed by this dude.
Wait, your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
His skills are unparalleled.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your grace.
Yes, your grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Is it morning time now? Did they travel all through night?
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Never can kill a vampire.
That's weird though. That's kind of too OP. I don't really like that. I don't really like that at all. What about werewolves? Werewolves can't do nothing to it. Nope. No other magical being can do anything to those things. It's not fair. It's not fair at all.
Panthers have attacked the wagon.
Ugh.
We must help.
Stay back.
No, you stay here.
Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Be gone!
I like panthers, but it's my grandmother's favorite animal. I think he's having trouble. I always forget there's a lock-on system in this game.
Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have fallen.
That's a terrible picture.
You saved our lives.
Patricio.
For years. There's
Good
never
name.
been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts,
Oh, look at the sky, man.
The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is
I don't know.
someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire? Get out!
Could be.
Why do you flee?
I'm not running away. I'm trying to keep up. They won't let me sprint. Gallop. It's my internet connection again. Quality's probably gonna become trash now.
Escorting her illustrious highness? What were you thinking?
Captain, this is not the time for such complaints. As for you, Witcher, next time keep close.
Wait, what? What the?
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
I know I did not just get scolded because they were leaving me.
Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust her illustrious highness was not harmed.
Plus they didn't let me. They didn't let me speed up. They just let me
I am well.
gallop. I mean, trot. They didn't let me gallop.
I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
I don't know, man. I want to say here for an inspection. Yeah, we're here for an inspection.
This is an
Screw
inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
And who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, A witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
You seem nervous, dude.
Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
I want to ask for this first.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
Okay. Who's got it? I don't want to come out right away and ask him.
Vineyard workers have access to it.
One might say only I do.
Ooh,
I'll
okay.
let you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become San Real. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat.
She's pacing it.
Workers again assist me during
Really making him
barrelling,
nervous.
but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes San Real. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace?
Them boots.
How am I to understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to San Real. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the San Real stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
I'd actually bring him with me. You might try some. So is it your boy gonna stand back, make sure this dude doesn't try and disappear?
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me.
Oh, man.
His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Okay.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling.
And boots are... I like her boots, okay? Okay. I don't know what to tell
Then we
you.
must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
I think it's going to be somewhere up there if I remember right. I haven't played through this game, but I've seen somebody else find it up there. 1269 vintage.
Nervous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
I'm just gonna take some of that. Will I get in trouble if I just take all this? I don't really need to take any of it, to be honest. Okay.
Est. I think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano.
1269, this.
Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Wait, one. Hold up. This is it over here. Okay. It must be up there then. Yep. Right? Fine. San Real. Okay.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
No.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Need some of this. That wasn't San Real then. Here it is. Here we go.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Want to open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
It's never the first one in video games.
Full. This one's full too.
They're all gonna be full, right? And then she's gonna taste one, if I remember right.
This one's full too.
They're all gonna be full. One's just not gonna be the right thing.
Full.
They're all full, man.
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The
But a
question
San
is,
Real.
are they full of San Real?
Yeah.
Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Okay, so I already have... If she wasn't in the way, that'd be cool too, you know? Oh, didn't mean to grab that. Do I need corkscrew? It's a tap and a hammer, I don't... I'll just... There we go.
Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Ready.
Step aside.
She's just trying to get her drink on. Try and play it off. That's a lot. You only need a taste.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
We're gonna try the middle ones first because it's never the first one. She's gonna get a little tipsy drinking all this wine. Cause she's pouring a lot. Listen. That's a lot.
Revolting, bitter, blanc.
Could have gone sour while aging.
See, you didn't even need that much.
Possible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
He gonna try and dance around the subject. He ain't gonna... Nah, I don't know. God, it's snowing a lot outside. Ooh!
Master Fabricio, I am very
Unnecessary.
What's your grace?
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth, and you might yet keep it.
What you ready for, man?
I admit it.
Oh, he was lying.
Of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who do you sell the wine to?
That's all we really need to know.
At the Pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sorial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Okay. I mean, do we really need to say this? I'm gonna say it anyways, just because it doesn't really affect anything.
Nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself, how'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men, the kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Okay.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take
You done goofed, dude. Noble cause, but
High
dang,
treason the charge.
man.
Now, Witcher.
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
Let's get this show on the road. I don't have too many more side missions anyways.
You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal. Relax. Now we wait.
These dudes just look like scrubs. They have the generic looks to them too. Random thief. generic type looks.
It's not him.
Let's go. I like how that affected everyone. Oh, they do a lot of damage. Wow. Get out of the way of that. Main dude wanted some. Forgot how to parry. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm getting hurt. Oh my god. Okay. Y'all just gonna let this dude fire on me like this? Oh. And one more guy, I think. He's all up in this. You know what? That didn't do anything. Everybody's just jumping this one dude. It's kind of sad.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service.
Yeah, good work, man.
It was a good fight.
I like him, even though we disagreed with each other a lot.
One of the scoundrels?
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Had no reason to trust me. But... yeah.
Well, had no reason to trust me. And I didn't do much to change that.
Yeah.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone. Especially
Why are you
every
here?
hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours.
Okay, if you get got,
We
don't
must
let
ask
me.
him some
Don't come
questions.
crying to me. My gloves are clean. You see my gloves?
Captain. do
She's
the
very
honors.
clean too.
Who sent you? His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother. Once again, who sent you? Your
So,
nuns
he has a-
lover. They call it...
Wait.
Yikes.
He doesn't wish to speak. He needed. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all
Don't go against it.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope.
Run with
It won't
it.
snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. but I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Better child.
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid of us to kill
Went to a
everyone.
warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
You're gonna die either way, man. So.
Spit it out. Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this cape. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon.
You'll be safe there at least. You will be safe there at least.
We ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near...
Girl, if you don't go home... Trust me, I enjoy your presence, but you need to go home. It's crazy out here. I guess I'll just continue with the main story for a while. It's whatever. I don't know when exactly I plan to break off.
It's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations.
Mm-hmm.
Witchers rarely get the jitters.
True that.
Something has happened to him.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman Snosis. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
The word you're looking for is being. He only is a monster right now because he's constantly killing people. But he's calculated. He knows what he's doing. He has emotions. Now what do I want to say? No, that sounds ignorant. Let's say that.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Oh.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible.
He didn't know what they were doing, though.
Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
What the...
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life.
Oh.
And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Not the first time. Not the first time.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now,
the hand.
Warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease. A man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer?
The singer?
She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
My question exactly. That's exactly what I wanted to say. I don't...
The Mandragora. What's that?
Have no clue what that
An
is.
affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique. Consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
So like a gentleman's club. Sorta. Sorta.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
Does she have a dagger strapped to her leg?
Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire.
No.
Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
God. Why do I have to go? Honestly. I'm surprised you didn't ask that question. Okay, so she just teleported.
I should double the patrols, just in case.
Yeah, you do that, man. That sounds smart. Can never be too careful. Can never be too careful. Never.
Drooping bumps, drooping danglies.
Alright, so I guess this is a moment where we could break away. And do some more. Okay, that's the main story. Jeez, man, we're level 45. The main story is level 30. That's how far we've come. Alright, so we do have a couple missions here. Meet the painter around noon by the western gate of the palace. Okay.
Life in those
What the heck? What the heck? These must be the dudes that are after me. I think I just hit a guard by accident. He didn't seem like he was dead. Some good some good armor for a bandit, or
locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Yeah. Did not look like they legit were bounty hunters or something like that. Hell, I need feathers for. Like some stuff in this game, I don't really understand why they let you collect it, because there's Not a lot of reason to use it. Oh, there's my wanted poster. Alright picture right there. Alright picture right there. I like that. It's not too detailed, but it's detailed enough for you to tell who you're looking for. Look at this, man. This is crazy. If you want to get a good jog in, just come right down here. This is where you want to be. Run up a hill like that. You don't have to run too far, but that hill alone will tire you out.
What's new, Silverlocks?
Nice tune.
I didn't hear anything. Not a tune, at least. I heard someone complimenting me. Don't you ever say that like that to me.
Dark secrets tells even a fairy tale that she too
Okay, this run is long. Also, anytime I go up to the palace, that is so disrespectful. But the joke's on him. He sounded like he was wearing a helmet. Spit's gonna be all up in your grill now. It's further up. Okay. Good. What the? Alright. This is such a beautiful location. There's a painter.
The light is inopportune at the moment. Could you return around noon?
Yeah, sure, man.
I'm here.
Let us go. We should arrive in time to have the best light of the day. The chiaroscuro we shall capture. Just glorious.
Let's go. The things I do for art.
We had best ride there. We'll arrive faster and less fatigued. A work of mine, Turtle Dove o'er the Heath, hangs in the ducal palace.
So does a cockatrice I cut down once. It's stuffed, maybe even with heather.
I once had a cockatrice feather brush. Best thing for laying down tempera. I no longer have it, sadly. My blasted cat swiped it.
Why would a cat want a brush?
To paint with, of course. And it was no common brush. Fantastic, as I said. And fantastically expensive.
Hang on. Got a cat that paints?
Yeah, if you care to call it that. He merely copies the works of his betters. And poorly at that.
Your cat?
Yes. Pierre-Auguste Moustachois. It's no surprise you've not heard of him. He's a second-rate hack and a thief. We'll continue on foot.
This guy sounds like an idiot, talking about his cat being able to paint. What is going on here?
Ladies, gentlemen, my lieges, forgive me for being forward, but have you perchance seen a set of paints and brushes nearby? Eugenie, I believe this peasant wants something from us.
Wow.
My paints, my brushes, I had prepared them. They were here.
We've not seen any journeyman's tools, my good man. Of that I assure you.
There a problem?
Yes, an immense one. I cannot possibly paint without my paints. I'm done for. Unless you would be kind enough to locate them?
That's a stupid question. This man probably made the paints himself. But I'll ask it anyway. Does it look like he has a set with him, Geralt? Oh.
Word. Would you really have me scrawl with charcoal like an animal?
Damn it. Sure you left them here?
Yes, right there. I'd prepared everything. Set it out. Ordered.
You know, it's kind of stupid to leave your stuff like that.
Toppled downhill or something. Fine. I'll take a look around.
Alright.
I think it is life that imitates art. And not vice versa.
Right you are, Victor. Take Baron de Cordell for one.
Oh, yes. He knows. He actually had
Alright, let's not die here. He said might have toppled downhill. Let's see if the... Oh my god, man. This cave here. Lord. It says it's all above, but I knew it. I had a feeling it was going to be down here. Okay, let's head this way then. Into the bowels then.
Got hairdrops here too. Look like they made off with the paints. Question is, why?
I'm sick of these things, man. Always doing stuff you don't need to be doing. Okay, well. Okay. I am dying here. Yo! I don't believe it. It was my fault going to see. That's why I don't use Igni. I try and use art as much as I possibly can, and it's for that exact reason. And I also was not using my food or my potions like I should have been using. How long have I been going on? 2 hours. Okay, cool. So, after this mission, I think I'll end it here. I'll wrap it up after this mission. What's in here? Trash.
Knackers. Question is, why?
Like they're legit trying to paint. First a cat, now these things. Okay, I'm dying. Yikes, yikes, yikes. They're gonna kill me again if I am not careful. What the heck am I trying to hit? Why does that one have so much health, man? What the heck? Yo, are you serious? At the very last one, I was trying to use. Oh my god, man, this is getting stupid now. This is getting very stupid. That's how you know it's time for me to wrap this up, because now it's just getting stupid. These things aren't even hard. It's just they have so much health for no reason. This is like a level, what, 40 mission? I'm level 45, and these things are level 45 for no reason at all, man. This is yo. The first time, I understand. This time, there's no excuse. Alright, any time now. Loading screen, please. I'm gonna use this right now.
Knackers.
I guess it's good not to lock on these guys. And I'm gonna use a potion right away. Or use swallow. Wow, okay. Look at the back of their necks, man. That was nasty. I did not want to. Well, they don't have necks, to be honest. Show you the back of their heads. Jeez, man. They don't drop anything, so. Well, that one did. I knew there was something special about one of them.
Paints. Don't look ruined. Ranger should still be able to use them.
Can I meditate? Let me meditate. Cause that was just stupid, man. I don't know what was going on. I guess this way would be a faster way.
Found your things.
Splendid. Where were they? And... is this all you found? I left so much more.
Should have kept it all with you, not left it lying around. Followed some paint tracks.
Yeah, you stupid idiot.
The beasts made off with your supplies.
What a
made a fresco on one of the cave walls.
What an idiot.
Like a battle scene to me.
Impossible. They splashed paint on the wall in a rage. Unimportant. In any case, it's a good thing you found the basic.
You believe a cat can paint, but don't believe those things that are more humanoid can?
Superior spot.
Okay. Hurry up, man. Hurry up. Let's go.
Had fantastic luck with the weather. The light is perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Painting this masterpiece gonna take long?
A mere 6 hours. The sun won't allow us to work any longer than that. Oh, but the time will fly by. We'll chat, swap tales.
Better yet, let me down a potion. Time will... No need to swap tales.
No, no, no.
Your expression, your posture, they must be just so. You must look alive with fire in your gaze. Lethargy is out of the question.
Come on, give it some thought. You could title the painting, A Witcher Lying Senselessly on the Heath.
You jest. A jesting witcher.
Yeah, he's trying to get drunk or whatever. He's trying to get messed up. That's what he's trying to do. I would never do that again, man. But depending on how long this painting takes, I'd probably say the same thing.
This the place?
Yes. Just look at the
Ooh,
view. Breathtaking.
Yeah, really.
Perfect background for our masterpiece.
Pretty, I guess.
Now, you must carefully consider in what pose you wish to be immortalized.
All right. Considering.
All is ready. We may begin. Have you decided on the pose you'd like to adopt?
Have I? My horse is looking pretty beastly right now. Why not?
How about I be on horseback? I mean, Roach kind of deserves to be immortalized too.
Oh, yes. A horse.
Not really. He gets caught on too many things.
Rather you perch atop Alexander, my
No.
I've trained him to pose.
No. No. Can I change my mind? This is stupid.
The carcass of a slain griffin later. Now, raise your head to exude pride. Thrust your breast forward. Go on, breast forward.
I said Roach.
Those hocks extended.
Roach deserves to be immortalized.
May I begin? Or would you rather try a different pose?
Yeah, you screwed it up. I don't want to be on this horse.
Try something else.
Get your horse out of here, bruh. Hero.
Maybe I could just stand, sword in hand.
Ah, splendid! A heroic pose, of course. The bold warrior, his sword held aloft, ready to run at the, well, that willow over there. I will paint in a griffin later. Shall I begin? Or would you prefer to adopt another pose?
I want to see how the other one looks first.
Let me try something else.
He looks like he's getting frustrated. Let me just try it, man. Let me try it.
Think I'll lie down. At least that way I can nap while you work.
The hero at rest, lying on his side, propped up on an elbow, staring into the distance, relishing a victory. I can paint in a griffin corpse later. Though
I don't think I'm gonna like this one though.
It's out of the question. We resolved that earlier. May I begin?
Shut up.
Or would you prefer to strike a more dynamic pose?
Yeah, that looks stupid, man. That looks stupid. Let me try the heroic one. I like the horse idea, but I don't like how he's not using my horse. It's not what I had in mind.
Sword in hand.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Ready to run it? Shall I
Cool.
begin?
Go ahead.
Now, be so kind as to adopt that look you gave me when I first asked you to work with me. That intense scowl of an angry wild ram about to butt heads. Yes, excellent. Now, hold that. Do not budge.
He's gonna get a headache trying to stay frowned up all that time.
This gonna take much longer?
Not much at all. We'll run out of daylight soon. Please, keep your head still, in the same position.
Fine, I'll try. I'll also try to remember to never trust a painter again.
Don't get too upset, man.
Yeah, I know. You'll paint one in later.
Gods! A griffin!
That's a real griffin, bro. Haven't seen one of these in a minute.
Run and hide.
Dearest mommy!
What? This mission was way more than I expected it to be. Okay. How do I forgot how to bring out my... Bring that back out, bro. Oh, that's her. It's R1. I forgot. Ooh. Yikes. Oops. Yikes, dude. Yo, chill out. Okay, time to drink some swallow. This guy. Why are you way over there, man? Stop. Leave the horses alone. Come on. Chess pieces all messed up. At least the painter gets to see how an actual griffin looks now.
Yeah, come on out. And no wonder no one ever came here. It was a griffin's hunting ground.
Oh, that thing scared me to death.
Not quite to death. You are alive. Not least because you chose a witcher to sit for you. How's the painting?
Yeah, you would have been snatched up if it was somebody else.
It did. But
Anybody
I cannot
else.
show it to you now. I never display unfinished work. You can see it tomorrow, after midday, where we met. I shall display it in the market square. Oof, monstrous beast. Shall we immortalize it in the painting?
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
put it in there, man.
it. Carcass can serve as your prop.
Splendid.
He was gonna do that anyways, wasn't he?
And the textures and the proportions. It will do. Yes, it will do. But I shall paint it in later, in my atelier. There's an excellent illustration in the Encyclopedia Maxima Mundi. I fear this specimen is, well, too far cut and chopped. Ah, very well. That will do for now. I shall polish the details later. No point struggling on in this fading light. Ah, I almost forgot. Payment for your troubles. And I thank you for saving my life. Though, in doing so, you did also save your likeness. For posterity.
You better not have me painted doing something stupid. Alright, so, hold up, let me, before I wrap this up right quick. Yeah, I really don't like this chest piece. I don't like how it looks, but there are worse ones, so I'm gonna just tolerate it. Hold up. This is better than what I have? The question is, do I want to keep that on? This is much better than what I have. Oh, okay, I'm gonna rock with that for a minute then. That would have been better for the painting. Yeah, I like this. Alright, oh, also I can loot this. Another Griffin trophy. Is this a different type of species of griffin? Or, because I'm curious. Well, these are all the different types of vampires. A lot of them look pretty nasty. Oh, these are just lone beings. Okay. What is that? What is that? I don't remember running into this thing. Okay. I really don't like that genre of monsters. Okay, they don't fall into those. I know they're not elemental hybrids, maybe? So it's just a regular griffin, I think, then. Okay. Alright, I gotta head out. It's been your boy Snipe Python. Peace. Thanks for watching.